What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another new episode of A Bunch of Marks, second episode of 2026. I'm your host, Brian Daniels. Joining me is my lovely wife, Raven.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm great tonight,
Good.
actually.
That's good to hear.
Yeah.
I've got my podcast tag team partner, Josh Thundershaver. What's up, Josh?
Hey, old man, I am glad to be inside and warm for the first time in like hours today. So if I'm overly enthusiastic, it's because I'm literally happy to be alive.
Good. I'm glad
It's cold outside, bro.
I'm glad everybody's upbeat. And returning after a 6-month hiatus, the biggest mark of all, DJ Eric. Welcome back, Eric.
The spoiler king. You forgot that.
The spoiler king. That's true.
Yes.
Yeah. Are you gonna screw over you're gonna rig the Royal Rumble pools again this year?
I guess I will, I'll call him Mr. Hunter. Hey, Hunter, who's winning? I already got my guess, but,
We'll talk about that. Save that for a little bit later. But welcoming back to our show, it's our good friend and fellow podcaster, host of The Established Facts and The Stable Podcast. No, it's not about horses. But welcome back to the show, Josh Demaree. How you doing, man? It's good to have you back here. Welcome back.
I am doing great, representing what Brandon Peters calls his
Man,
favorite
who let that guy back?
podcast. Hey. Now listen.
I know, right?
I am a host of The Stable, the 2025 Podcast Awards for sports category podcast for PopCon Indy last year. So I don't say that enough, and it feels like a wrestling podcast is the right place to self-promote yourself.
That's a good idea. Yeah, it's a good place to do that. Yeah, it's a good place to do that. That's true. That's true. But before I let Josh Demaree get too big of an ego about himself and his show, which doesn't sound very stable for a show called that, let's talk about our sponsor, SeatGeek. SeatGeek is one of the largest ticketing apps online, and thanks to SeatGeek, they've given us a promo code, the domain GPCE10, which is going to save you $20 on your very first purchase of $50 or more. And yes, you betcha, you can get pro wrestling tickets on there as well. And there's some pretty big events coming up, such as the one that we are literally about to talk about right now on this episode. So you can download the SeatGeek app today on Android or iOS devices. You can also purchase concert tickets and events to sports and more. Thanks so much to our sponsor, SeatGeek. So this is the last episode of the month of January. And if you listened to our podcast last time, and if you didn't, well, shame on you. You should listen to our show. But we're welcoming you here anyway. For our second episode every month, we do 2 episodes a month. And for our second episode each month, we have Raven over here, who I'm not going to call her a new wrestling fan anymore. I think you've now...
I'm
an old wrestling fan.
You are now an established wrestling fan. Congratulations. We are going to... we're going to go ahead and what she does here is there's a lot of pro wrestling's history that that's what that was. I was like, what was that a second?
Like, what?
I heard something outside. There was like something like, I don't know what the hell that was up there. Sorry, guys. We looked at each other like, what? There's a lot of pro wrestling's history that that Raven hasn't watched.
Yes.
A lot of pro wrestling's history that Raven hasn't seen.
Back.
And so what we do is we have 6 matches that we have all handpicked. The rest of us on this show have all handpicked for Raven, and she has to go through them one by one, and she randomly picks. And then once the list is gone, we have a whole new list for Raven. Now, Raven, I think, only has about 4 matches left now. And I just asked her, hey, give me a number between, you have 1, 2, 4, and 6 left, we'll say. So tonight she picked the match that she picked. I always do a little fun facts and a little history about the match. So everybody else on this panel, by the way, does not know at all what the match is yet, except Raven and I. We just watched it. And we literally watched this right before we record. This match took place in 1998. It was in Vancouver, British Columbia on December the 13th.
Yes.
This was now Josh knows the list, by the way.
I made the list.
We helped make the list. This was at this was at Rock Bottom 98 between Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Undertaker. It was the Buried Alive match, second only Buried Alive match after the one that the Mankind and The Undertaker had.
This Force match on the list?
this is not the worst match on the list. No.
Damn it, Josh.
The attendance for this was 20,042. This was the main event. The name of this pay-per-view was named after the famous finisher by The Rock Bottom. Although The Rock's match was not the main event, I found that to be kind of interesting. Both Stone Cold and The Undertaker were 33 years old at the time of this match. Believe that. And so now I'm going to ask you, like Cody Rhodes, how do you feel about this match? What do you want to talk about? No. How do you feel about this match? What do you think?
I thought it was great.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I did. I enjoyed it.
All right.
It wasn't, top tier. Okay, don't get me wrong. But for 1998, it was a great match. Okay.
Yeah.
We have two great all-time wrestlers. Okay?
Yes.
Legendary wrestlers.
For sure.
You have a type of match that they don't do anymore.
You really don't know.
I mean,
yeah.
The last time was WrestleMania.
It is extremely gimmicky. You know what I mean? It
Hell
definitely
yeah.
goes along with the Undertaker more than anybody else. It honestly wouldn't make a whole lot of sense to do these kind of matches today.
For sure.
But
Don't say that's AEW. They'll find a way to, do
AEW will find a way to do it.
a buried upside down
They
match.
They will.
Sure, they will. But no, I thought this was a great match. There were a few moments that, and it wasn't, I don't feel like this match was so much about the wrestling as it was the whole getting buried. I mean, like, obviously getting buried alive. So,
Right.
Gee, really?
so it wasn't really wrestling focused, moves focused as it was.
Yeah, I agree. With that.
Just the whole gimmick focused. Okay. So it's not like Hell in a Cell where, the whole gimmick or the whole thing is to be inside the cell and you're focused on the match. No, this was definitely very gimmicky. It was
all over the place.
Focused. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They were not inside the ring hardly at all.
Nope.
But it was fun. It was just a fun match.
Mm-hmm.
The crowd was crazy. I mean, like, to see, and I love watching these older matches, especially from the 90s.
Yeah.
And especially like this was still when it was WWF. It was WWE.
Yeah.
And the people in the front row front rows or, side rows by the barricades.
Yeah, by the entrance ramp.
Yeah. Well, and just in the front row in general, but especially by the entrance ramp. They were so into it.
Yeah.
I mean, so into it. And leaning over the barricades and yelling and flailing their arms and everything. You can't do that now.
Yeah, a lot of that shit you can't do now.
No, you can't do that now.
Hell no.
There was one of the guys by the barricade was hitting. Who was it that he was hitting? Austin or was it Undertaker? I don't remember.
He hit the Undertaker with like a stuffed animal.
Yeah, he had a stuffed animal in his hand. He was
Yeah.
hitting him on the back with it, and the ref actually stepped in and stopped him.
Yeah, Earl Hebner was the referee.
It was funny.
Oh yeah,
Everybody's
Earl.
favorite cheater.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it was just a fun match. There was a couple of times when they picked up the metal barricade, when Austin picked up the metal barricade and was like trying to go after the Undertaker with it.
It just looked bad.
So bad.
Bad looking
it looked
spot.
so bad.
Yeah.
Because you could tell he didn't come near him with it, or anything like that.
Of course.
But no, other than that, I mean, that's like really the only negative things I have to say about the match.
You have a favorite like spot in the match? Favorite I know what my favorite is.
Your favorite when Kane came out?
No.
So
that was not my favorite part of the match. My favorite part is like when Stone Cold came out with the bulldozer.
That's what I was going to say. That was my favorite.
Because I had it. So just to let the audience know and everybody else here know, I hadn't watched this match. I would probably say this is one of those matches I've not watched since it happened. Right, like almost 30 years ago, 28 years ago. This was on TV, and
that doesn't feel right.
When Stone Cold went to the back, I was like, "Oh shit! I know what he's about to do." And see, Raven, you haven't got to experience a lot of the Attitude Era, a personal favorite era of mine, and many others in WWE, WWF, and this match is almost the embodiment of that era.
Example, okay.
Yeah, this is like a good embodiment. Crowds were wild. They had big signs everywhere. Great. You wouldn't. I unfortunately never got to go to a show during the Attitude Era, but but I was still pretty young then. But just watching this from home, the crowd able to like reach out,
Yeah,
more, and they weren't as restrictive as it is now. It's pretty restrictive
I was gonna say
now.
they're very restrained
Right.
now.
Very
Like, not
restrained.
a lot of restraint.
Yeah, very
They
restrained and
were
restricted.
throwing
now.
shit. I mean, like somebody threw a styrofoam cup full of soda or whatever into the
Yeah,
Those were the days.
Yeah.
almost went into the grave.
into the grave. Yeah.
Yeah, and then somebody else at the end of the match threw something out towards the ring. I mean,
One
like,
thing that was also really funny about this was Michael Cole kept saying it's 6 feet deep. It's like,
Oh
bro, it's
my
like 2.5
God.
feet deep. Shut up, Mike.
it was like barely
Yeah.
3 feet deep, if that.
It's like this.
If it were 6 feet deep, Stone Cold would barely be able to stand. Like,
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I've
right.
heard it so
Yeah.
easily multiple
Yeah.
times.
Honey, it's called kayfabe. Okay. Kayfabe. Even the grave was kayfabe. No, but Austin ends up winning this match.
But yeah, that
Yep.
was my favorite part of the match too, is when he came out with the bulldozer.
Yeah.
And like
That's Stone Cold for you.
I don't
Over the top
yeah,
all the time.
that was
You don't even know. You don't even. The thing is,
no.
I'm thinking of like 3 different instances right now. You don't even know.
No.
You don't even know.
I've
No.
seen enough of his matches and his personality and persona
Sure.
and everything to know that this is like prime something he would do.
Absolutely,
But
100%.
no, I wish they got over the top like this now.
Yeah,
I
I
wish they
know.
did.
Yeah, and there's
Good
a
point, yeah.
there are some things I'm glad they don't do in that era anymore. You guys know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
But-
Yeah.
A lot of that shit, those of us in here, we were like teenagers when this was going on. So I mean,
shit.
I was 14.
I was gonna say you were 14.
I was 14 when this match
And they
came
were-
on.
Bunch of
was-
youngins back then.
Yeah,
formidable
so I mean,
years.
we learned a lot about the world when we watched WWE. a
Sure
lot.
And, that's
did.
how you get, and that was the best
Probably
way to
too
get
much.
splinter from school.
Probably too much about the world when we watched WWE. But
Puppies. Yeah.
puppies. Dude, it was so funny that Jerry Lawler was the Gallstone commentator. Michael Cole was commentating this too.
Jerry Lawler is ridiculous when he commentates.
You don't even know.
Man.
It's the
His
one thing you don't
one-liners
know.
were the best.
Yeah, but this was a match, man. I had fun watching this again. I've had fun watching a lot of these matches.
What's really crazy? That was the very last In Your House pay-per-view.
I was the very last In Your House pay per view. Yeah, they didn't do another Rock Bottom pay per view after that too.
Not like they didn't do no more In Your House. They just made it strictly like
Yeah,
Unforgiven,
yeah.
Over the Edge.
I thought it was really funny how they had the Rock, his entire embodiment image on like the big
Oh,
banners on
yeah,
the side of the
everything.
entrance.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That's funny.
That'd be cool to have. Like,
Yeah. Did you like this match though? Did you really enjoy it?
Yeah,
you really
it
liked
was
it.
fun. Yeah.
Okay, so let me
I
ask the
can
panel.
remember
here.
that.
Let's ask everybody here on the show. Do you guys remember this match?
Yes.
Anything stand out? Did
Yeah.
you guys like this match?
I
See, I'm a
don't
couple
remember.
years younger than you, so I wasn't a teenager. So at the time, hell yeah.
Okay.
I knew.
I was
Go
still
ahead,
wrapped
go
up.
ahead, Josh
I was
Demaree,
still
go ahead.
wrapped up in WCW and did not see
Traitor.
that one.
Traitor.
Hey, look, I was a Hulk Hogan mark. I've had that discussion with you all
Yeah,
before.
I know. Yeah.
Um, So, that said, I also, because when I hear Buried Alive, like I have that weird knowledge that the first one was in Indianapolis.
Yeah.
So when I heard it's like they did
was.
another one, and I'm like, oh, they did?
Nothing can top the original one, though. That's the thing.
yeah, that original one was pretty great. Yeah.
You had Terry Bam Bam Gordy as the executioner.
Here comes the nerd part of Eric, by the way, in case you forgot.
I remember that pay per view. Like the one thing I can remember is I'm like going back and rewatching a lot of Old School Raw on Netflix because they unblur all that shit and took let the cuss words back in while certain words. And I remember that match was whoever won was in the Rumble, and Austin had to win the match to get into the Royal Rumble for '99. And I was like, he better win. He better win. Because, I was cheering for Austin, going to school,
There you go.
All
All right.
we got suspended.
All right. Well, we're gonna go ahead and move right along. But
Well, you forgot to ask the question.
What was the question? Oh, was this the bad? I asked her. Was this the bad match? She knows it's not
You
the bad
didn't
match.
ask on
Is-
air. No,
It's
This
the
is the
bad
bad
match.
no, this is not the
We
bad.
all right. Well, Eric kind of spoiled it.
Yeah, Eric.
Eric's the spoiler. So
Just had to
No,
get it.
it was the
It was
bad
a wild
match.
guess. Okay, cool. I was a wild guess. I was like, wow.
I had to go back and look at the chat. That was the bad. match.
That was the bad.
Wait, what? That
was
was
not-
the bad match?
No, it was. There's no way. Hold on. That was not the bad match.
I mean,
I don't
Brian
recall that
Daniels
being the bad
at
match.
Josh Shaver, all at Undertaker versus Austin in the Buried Alive match is the bad match.
So according to us, that's the bad match.
What?
I got that wrong then. That wasn't the bad match to me, but after watching it.
What numbers are still left?
We got 1, 2,
Absolute banger.
5.
I gotta add a match to that list because I already got
I think that one's the bad match. That's probably the really bad match.
Which one?
I can tell you which one.
Oh.
Don't tell me.
Add me to the
We will
chat so I can
discuss
see the
this.
list.
We will discuss this later off the show.
I do not think this was a bad match.
Okay.
I thought it was great.
It was a bad match.
Fun.
It was considered a bad match then.
What?
But there's
because
worse
it was
matches than that
wrestling
when it comes to
focused?
Buried Alive.
Yeah. But now, you know what though? I will say, like almost 30 years later, I actually thought it was fun as fuck. Now,
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just fun.
I would absolutely describe
Bad
it as fun.
thing.
yeah,
I mean, it was cheesy.
sure.
It was unrealistic.
Pro wrestling is supposed to be all those things.
Yeah, it was cheesy. It was unrealistic. It obviously nope. I mean, you could tell they weren't hitting each other very hard. Now, when he hit him with the gas can in the head, that was funny.
That was pretty funny.
he
The
like
bong.
hit him in the gas in the
That was pretty
head
great.
with the gas can. But I would say the only like bad thing that I mean, it wasn't even bad. I mean, you could tell it was just now. You know, it was for a distraction when Kane came out of the grave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean,
6
that
feet
was
deep.
dumb. But
6 feet
it
deep.
was a distraction for Steve Austin to come out with the bulldozer.
All right.
He needed to kill some time.
Okay, we only got so much time, so I want to go ahead and get right into the Royal Rumble. So we got the Royal Rumble, which is going to take place in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, this Saturday.
Murder Rumble.
At the Scaffold Arena in Saudi Arabia.
I wonder if we're going to add that to 2K26. Scaffold
Josh
Arena.
Demaree like that one.
I've not heard that yet. That's so correct.
At the Home Depot Low Scaffold Arena in
Y'all sit there if you had a ticket to Royal Rumble?
they got so much money they brought back Builders Square. It's the Builders Square Arena.
Oh my God, Builders Square.
If they built that in the middle of a cornfield near here, yeah, I'd sit on it. If over there, no.
in 20 days.
Ladies and gentlemen, the real match is it all going to fall apart while we watch it? Hopefully not. But anyway,
If you look up, there's a plane coming down. You're like, oh, good, plane.
we got this is a 4-match card, as one would expect. It is the Royal Rumble. We got 2 Royal Rumble matches on the card and 2 regular matches on the card. Let's see, where do I want to start?
Women.
I'm gonna start right here. Here we go. This will be fun. AJ Styles versus Gunther. We're just gonna get right into this, man.
That's not even fair.
It isn't.
I
fair, but
protest. I protest. Nope. I'm
Too
protesting.
bad. We're doing this right now. So we got
Eventually
AJ,
give your opinion.
you gotta do it eventually. So we're gonna just rip the band-aid right open here. We got AJ Styles, a phenomenal one, taking on the Ring General. God, that's so bad. Gunther. And basically the legend killer now, Gunther. The big stipulation here is if AJ Styles loses this match, he is going to retire. And Gunther is still hot off his match against John Cena at Saturday night's main event back in December. John Cena's last match where John Cena tapped out to Gunther and lost, and Gunther won the match. And he has been on a tear talking about how he got John Cena to tap out like a little bitch. So
Like a little bitch.
So now AJ Styles just had a really pretty decent match with CM Punk on Monday Night Raw for the World Heavyweight Championship. So who's winning this match, y'all? Who wants to take it first? Who wants to jump in? Because you know what that
You
means.
need me to not go first.
I'll go first.
Okay, Eric's gonna go first. Here, what you got?
I'm watching AJ since NWA Wildside, way before
Oh, yeah.
WCW wrestling. This one hurts because when I read the article he was going to retire this year, it just didn't seem relevant. And then I think who I want to win, AJ. Who WWE's going to make a win, Gunther. Because AJ just went ahead and got his name copyrighted and the P1 logo and all that today. I'm like, fuck, it's real. He debuted at the Rumble, 10 years ago.
Just so you know,
it would be a good bookend.
Just so you know, he does that every 10 years anyway. So that really doesn't matter to me.
What debuts at the Rumble? Sorry.
Yeah, debuts in the Rumble.
Copyrights.
I remember when he debuted. I was like a schoolgirl in a freaking costume contest when he made his debut.
The reason why the trademark's important is because when he signs with WWE, he signs the rights to WWE for usage. And then when his contract is up, he gets those back. That's why people are making a deal out of it.
Yes, absolutely.
I mean, I can see him doing merchandise still after he leaves, because I always can go AEW. He's like, no, he's not going to go to that company. Well, I'm going to TNA, help him rebuild TNA,
Okay. Perfect. All right. Who wants to go next?
Shaver.
Next? You want to go next? Oh, Shaver, you want to go ahead and go next?
No, that was I already said I need to go last.
Tagging Josh in.
So we're gonna have.
We'll I'll mix in here, Shaver. I'm very curious to hear your opinion for sure. But I picked up on AJ during the TNA days, and I also knew that he was in WCW at the end, but really didn't give two hoots about him because at that point nobody really gave two hoots about WCW.
Not then, no.
When I look at this match with Gunther, I've heard two scenarios that are the most believable.
Okay.
The first one, which is the one I would certainly prefer, was that AJ does get the win, but Gunther pulls double duty and wins the Rumble later. That makes Gunther walk out of the event still strong without having to retire AJ. That's the one I want, but I don't think that's going to happen. As we'll talk about later for my prediction with the Rumble, I do think Gunther is going to put down AJ. I think AJ will retire from the WWE. I'm pretty sure he's going to retire, period, because that's what he's been talking about. But I am not one to say he won't go to AEW because he has too many friends over there. I don't necessarily think he will because I do think he's going to be done. But if he shows up over there, it wouldn't surprise me.
Okay, fair. So are you saying that you think they are going to have... You think he's going? You think he's going to go over on AJ?
I do. I think AJ has been saying he wanted to be finished at around 49 in 2026. He wants to go be a dad. He put his 10 years in at WWE, and I think I do think he's done.
Okay, he's punching it out. All right.
Yep.
Raven, what do you think? What do you got?
Shit, I don't know.
You know what's funny?
As a new AJ Styles fan,
can I interject? Yeah, thank you.
Well,
when you first started, you really hated AJ Styles.
I did. I was actually gonna to bring this up because last time Josh Demaree was on here,
and now he's about to retire, and he's going away.
So disappointed.
Yeah, you should be.
Yeah. it's been about a year now, almost a year, when I realized I didn't hate him anymore. So I wouldn't necessarily say it's been a year that I've been a fan of his because it still took me a little while. But when he came back at the Rumble last year, when we were there, I remember making a comment. I was like, watch, we wanted AJ Lee, we'll get AJ Styles. And we did. He came out. And I wasn't mad about it. I wasn't disappointed. I thought it was okay, he deserves to come back. It's time.
Sure. Okay.
But within that time, I'm like, I really like what WWE has been doing with him. And I'm disappointed that when I came in to WWE, like he was just not, they weren't doing him very well.
I can agree. I didn't like his.
I didn't like him. And it wasn't that I didn't like him as a wrestler. I mean, it took me a little while to warm up
how he was
him.
Used. Yeah, I get it.
But it was just how he was used in WWE. And I'm really disappointed that I missed out on some prime AJ moments. You know what I mean? But I'm glad that they are at least doing a little bit right by him now when he's going to retire. But
so this match,
all of that being said,
who you got? Who do you want to win this match?
I want AJ to win.
Okay.
I'm over Gunther.
Who do you think's gonna win it? Who do you think they're gonna have win it? Who do you think Hunter's gonna pull the trigger on this match? Who's gonna be?
I think they're gonna have Gunther win.
Okay.
But I don't necessarily think that's going to mean AJ's retired from WWE. I think there's going to be some kind of stipulation. I think something's going to happen.
Okay.
The match is going to get interrupted. I think
Hmm.
I don't necessarily think
Hmm.
this is going to be AJ's retirement match from WWE.
Okay.
I just don't think that.
Okay.
I'm not sure how it's going to play out.
Yeah.
I
Got it.
personally can't see that this is the last of AJ in WWE.
Got it. All right. Okay. I guess it's my turn because Josh, you're going last, right? So
Yes.
You know, I've obviously I have a lot of emotions about AJ Styles. I've
Yeah.
watched him for a very long time.
Yeah.
He was one of the reasons why I watched TNA. Him, fucking Samoa Joe. I mean, you know, that's kind of all you really needed. There was other great people too in TNA. Don't get me wrong, but like I just remember watching. And then when he debuted in WWE 10 years ago at the Rumble, it was just insane. He was like the third entrant. It was him and Roman Reigns.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, he came right in against the WWE champion at the time. He was in the Rumble.
Yeah.
Like, what an insane start to his career in WWE. You know, it's crazy that we just had John Cena retire, and now we're about to have another big legend retire. So there's two ways. I think there's a couple ways. Maybe 3 ways this could go. So I'll do this in reverse order. What do I think? What do I want to happen? Is I want AJ Styles to win this match, obviously.
Yeah.
I would love for AJ to win. I don't want this to be AJ's swan song. I don't want this to be his last match. I don't want Gunther to be like the last match guy. You know what I mean? I don't.
Ugh, I didn't even think about that.
I don't want to be the last match guy. I don't want to get booked into that. You know what I mean? I don't. You know. So while I do think that if Gunther wins here and retires AJ, that would definitely boost him as a heel. Okay. My problem is I'm not into Gunther anymore.
Yeah, I'm not either.
I hate to say it, but I feel like Gunther just is that guy who, when he has a belt, he is at his peak, and when he does not have a belt anymore, it's just kind of like, why am I watching this guy?
Yeah.
I thought the entire, we were watching a little bit of Unreal, and we watched the episode with him and Pat McAfee. I thought that was like such a bad thing for his character.
Mm-hmm.
As much as I thought it was kind of fun, but I thought it was still just why,
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't believed Gunther as a heel. He's a goofy dude, and I think he says some funny shit. But to be the big bad, I don't believe him as the big bad. I just don't.
And they just keep pushing him as that guy,
They just keep pushing him as that. I can't necessarily see him as a face either. I couldn't. It'd be like Hans Gruber and Die Hard being a good guy. That's who we get.
Oh my God, these guys with guns.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. So I want AJ to win. Obviously, what would happen to Gunther? Here's how I think it could happen. I think what could happen is AJ wins by way of either a count out. Because if you don't want to make Gunther look weak, he could either win by count out or disqualification.
Yeah,
one of the two.
Like a fuck finish.
I was thinking it was
Because maybe Gunther tries so hard to get AJ to tap, and AJ's like, I'm not fucking tapping. You're going to break my arm. And maybe at that point, Gunther the heel just decides to, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I also think what could happen too is, I think what AJ Styles is going to do is you know how Gunther tapped, but like the ref didn't see it. I think that's going to happen with AJ. I think he's going to do that to Gunther, get revenge. I think he's going to tap, and then Gunther's going to go, I made him tap like a bitch. And then he's going to get mad at the ref, push the ref down, I think that's going to happen. I think AJ's going to get the one up on Gunther here. What do I think they're going to do? I think what they could do is a couple things. They could have Gunther win, which, as much as I want to, well, you know what? No. I think they're going to have AJ win this match. Yeah. I think they're going to have AJ win this match, damn it. I don't think it's time for him to retire yet. I think it's too easy to tease all of these things about, this is a Royal Rumble. He had a big match with Shinsuke Nakamura here. I think it sounds too good to be true to me right now. Especially with, I got fucking Mania in like 2 months, guys.
Yeah.
3 months. I don't see it. I don't see that happening. I think it'd be too big of a draw to not have, because this is what makes AJ's exit unique, because he is not doing a whole year-long thing like John Cena is. So you can actually have his career literally end at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Now, who does he?
Yeah, I was thinking that too. Like,
now, who is his? You know, and who is his retirement match? Well, I mean, it'd be a lot of people that could do that, right? I think that what will happen, though, what could also happen. So I'm going with my gut is I think they're going to have AJ win the match. However, this is the asterisk. If they also have Gunther win the match, you know, I think that does retire AJ from WWE.
Yeah.
You know, there's this other company called TNA.
Yeah.
And I think it'd be kind of rad if he's retired. They do a big deal. And it's not the retirement you thought it was going to be. And he ends up going over to Impact next week.
Okay.
You see, he shows up on Impact.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, I said, you know, they said they retired me, but I'm not retired yet. And he actually has his last retire. He actually retired in TNA, like everybody wants. And then you guys kind of go from there. Okay, who is AJ gonna wrestle in TNA? That's gonna be his retirement match. Well, there's a lot of people there you could put.
Yeah.
You could put in that position. So that's me. All right, Josh.
Okay.
Shaver, what you got?
Shinsuke Nakamura pulled a huge Tom Holland-esque whoopsie daisy and put a big old post up on Twitter about how amazing it was to have a match with AJ Styles right before he retired at the Rumble. He literally came out and said it, and then WWE made him pull that shit down. So
yeah,
unfortunately, I know too much to enjoy this match.
They spoiled it. You think they spoiled it? I don't know. They can
absolutely
change it if they want. I don't know about that. I think they can change it, but you know,
that's true too.
Maybe AJ doesn't want to change it.
That's true.
Because he's straight up said, like, I don't want to be wrestling when I'm an old man. And you know, he's getting old, man. He's older than me, and I'm an old man.
He's older than no, he's younger than me. Shit.
But anyway.
But
okay.
Yeah, so also the whole like it's the bookend of it all. Of he debuted in the WWE.
Oh, I understand.
I remember everybody I was with losing their absolute shit at the Royal Rumble that year. And that's, you know, the way to go out is also at the Rumble. I think that's you know, wrestling is theatrics. That's a theatric move.
Okay.
I think that's the way to go. And it's one of those things that it's kind of like, well, Saturday I get to sit around and eat nachos and watch AJ Styles retire, so that'll be neat.
I will forever.
It's kind of,
do you feel like we would be missing out on an actual? Don't you think that we would be kind of missing out on one more TNA match though for AJ?
I want that. I want that.
That's what I'm saying. I think
there's only one person I would see AJ work though, and that's Kazarian.
Yeah. So who do you want to see win this match, Josh?
I would like to. I mean, just like you guys, I would like to get a little bit more time with AJ Styles. I would like for something absolutely crazy to happen. That way, they can at least have a build-up of an arc to him. You know, the sad music and him walking out like Bill Bixby at the end of the episode, and he's done forever. But, it's one of those things where I think that they are taking the opportunity of some of the top guys to ever do it, being done with it. And then going, okay, we really want to get this Gunther guy. Like, we want to get him so much heat. Like, we want this guy to be fucking hated. We want people to spit when they say his name. How do we do it? He's going to retire John Cena and AJ Styles within months of each other. And then just, like, fart in his hand and throw it at the next guy. Like, he's an immature jerk because that's who he is. And that's the thing, is that, like, you guys are talking about how much you fucking hate Gunther. But, like, that's kind of a good thing.
Well, I don't I'm not booing him like a fan.
Oh, you're not booing him in a good way. You're booing him in a bored way. Like
I'm bored with him way.
Got you. Okay. You know, then I mean, I'm not going to argue. He definitely needs to step his shit up, but that's kind of what they're doing. They're taking I see them taking the opportunity of these two top guys that people fucking love, and they're just like, yeah, Gunther's gonna make some fart jokes about it too, and call everybody his little bitch, and that's
okay. Perfect. So you're saying you think that they're gonna have Gunther retire him?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, there you have it. All right. Let's get into let's see the next match. Oh, I'm just gonna really fuck up this entire order, just for fun.
Mm-hmm.
You're never gonna see it coming because we're doing the Men's Royal Rumble right now.
Good.
Men's Royal Rumble. So let's see.
See, now you're messing up my entire description, you jerk.
That's what we do here. We like to make it fun and interesting. So right now, currently in the Men's Royal Rumble, it is confirmed we've got Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, Gunther, Brock Lesnar. He confirmed on the Pat McAfee show today. Jey Uso, Rey Mysterio, Jacob Fatu, Solo Sikoa, Dragon Lee, Penta, and then we also got the Vision as well. So you got you got the Bronze, Austin Theory, and Logan Paul that are also all in there now. I'll kick this off. That way you guys get a little bit of time to think about it. Because I think that what I'm about to say is not going to be prediction. It's going to be a spoiler. I've been watching the last few weeks, as everybody else I'm sure has, of Monday Night Raw. What's going on with Adam Pearce. And I keep wanting to call him Alec Pierce because of the Colts player. I hate, God.
It's funny.
Adam Pearce has been having this thing going on with the Vision, right? He's been kind of getting into it with them, putting his hands on, Braun Breaker, and been playing this up. And, he seemed really, really just outright giving to the Vision. Yeah, I'm going to put all you guys in the match, and I'm going to give you all what you want. And you got Paul Heyman in the back just kind of like, wait, why are you doing this? I know why he's doing this. I don't know why for sure, but I think I know why he's doing it. I do want to say real fast, I think that my surprise return entrant for this is going to be Chris Jericho. I do think he's going to come back to WWE and be in this match. I just think it's the thing about the whole Saudi stuff is they want to kind of relive a lot of the old stuff they missed over there. So I think what's going to make sense is, you got Jericho has the countdown clock, right? This is the perfect time to do that whole bit. It'll be the countdown that we're all used to. And he'll come out. I think what they're going to do is a mixture of the countdown clock, and then they're going to play Judas. I think he's going to come out to his actual song that he always usually uses now. It'd be kind of cool. But my prediction for this match, the winner of the men's 2026 Royal Rumble, and the person that I think Adam Pearce has been secretly communicating with back and forth this entire time, is my homie Seth freaking Rollins. I think he's winning the Royal Rumble.
Dude.
I think he's going to come out and he's going to eliminate every fucking person in the Vision. All of them. And that's why Adam Pearce has put him.
I think it might be him and Braun as the
last two. Seth and Braun as the last two. Be kind of cool.
Because I can't remember. I think it was maybe on Raw where they all talked about, they're all in the Rumble, but they talked about kind of stepping back and letting Braun win.
So now that begs the question: who do I think he's going to pick to go for at WrestleMania? Well, come on, guys. He's going to go after CM Punk. I mean, that's my thing. I think they've been I think they had already said that was a plan when Punk got injured at the Rumble. That they were kind of moving forward to having the two have a match. Well, now I think this is the opportunity to do that. Now I know what's that leave. How does that leave the Vision? Because we're going to have Roman in this match as well. I think it could come down to like Roman, Seth, and maybe Braun Breaker at the end. Kind of interesting there. I really don't know.
Roman's in it.
I think Cody. I think we're gonna finally see Cody get eliminated from a Royal Rumble. If he came back.
More hated than a politician this weekend.
I really don't want Cody Rhodes to win a third one.
He's not gonna be Stone Cold.
Yeah, no.
At least not right now.
So that's my prediction for the Royal Rumble for the Men's Royal Rumble. I believe that Seth freaking Rollins is going to win the Rumble.
I like that idea.
And he is going to
love for Seth to win.
And he's going to finally get his revenge on the Vision. And he's going to beat them all. He's going to throw them all out. And he'll win the Rumble. All right.
I'll go next.
Who's next? You're going to go. Okay, Josh, go for it.
I am.
What you got?
So I had two winners of mine, and a lot of it will have to do with the WWE Championship match later between Sammy and Drew. So,
perfect.
And it's because I think there's been too much focus on the Vision, which is why I don't think it's going to be any of those guys. And the more I'm thinking through it, unless Finn Balor can sneak his way in,
that's
what he did.
Don't get me excited, Josh.
I'm just saying,
the demon can come back.
You're right. If it's full, maybe it's because the demon already has one of the characters. I don't know. But I will say a surprise. I think Chris Jericho is going to come back, and he wants his retirement run along with everybody else. And I'm not even, as the diehard AEW fan that I am, I'm not mad about it. I'm thankful for the years he put in. Go on back and enjoy. I think it's going to be Roman Reigns, and I am not a Roman fan.
Okay.
But the reason why I think it is because I think Sammy's going to beat Drew McIntyre in Saudi Arabia.
Oh,
that
you actually think? Okay.
I do, because he got the win in front of his home crowd, and now he gets to win in front of his religious home crowd.
His religion home crowd. Ooh.
And then you put Sammy versus Roman, like coming right back to the bloodline from a totally different viewpoint. I don't know.
Interesting.
But yeah, Roman's my current pick. I even felt weird saying it, but
who's your wild card?
I feel weird hearing you say that.
I know. My wild card,
like that.
Like an unexpected win. I could see
Penta.
Hell yeah.
I love that idea. So much. But because apparently Will Hobbs has also signed with WWE. I don't think he'll win, but I could see him coming out.
He'll be in this match, I'm sure. Yeah.
No, I think the one that's going to surprise us is Jacob. I think Jacob Fatu is going to go on a tear. I'm hoping he gets a good 8, 9, 10 eliminations and like looks really good at coming out of it. But I don't think he wins.
I think he'll eliminate Cody Rhodes.
Yeah. I see, because if Roman wins and goes after Sammy, well, now we got to deal with an elimination chamber in Chicago. Like, that's the thing, is CM Punk is champ right now going into Chicago at the elimination chamber. Like, you have to feature CM Punk.
That's very true.
So having somebody go after his championship when their next big event is in Chicago.
Yeah.
And Roman's not going after the world title. He's beneath that. He goes to the WWE championship in his own words.
His prize possession back. Yeah.
So that's what I got.
Ooh, okay. All right, who's next?
I will say overall winner will be, I hate to say this, I don't like him, is Roman.
Ugh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because he is the favorite to win the Rumble, and I'm like, why? And then my second choice to win the Rumble is Braun Breaker.
Good choice.
Yeah. My wild card is Fellaring General Gunther.
Ugh.
And Seth fucking Rollins.
You know who my pick would be for the would make me mad if they won the Royal Rumble? Brock Lesnar.
That pissed me off too. Don't even say that, Brian. Don't fucking bring that to fruition. Oh my god.
Brock Lesnar wins the Rumble, makes everyone
that would
mad.
piss me right off. If Brock Lesnar wins, I'm blaming you.
Hey,
Josh is gonna cancel his ESPN network.
Don't blame me, dude.
He'll throw all his figures at his TV.
You actually paid for that?
Yes.
You use your VPN sponsor to.
I was gonna say, Eric, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but our sponsor.
I get mine for free, so I don't pay for it.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Our sponsor, ExpressVPN, actually.
Yeah, by the way, if you want to get a great VPN, we'll do that real fast. You can go to expressvpn.com/the next level, and you can save some money on a VPN plan. They've got plans for 6 months. They've got one, I believe it's 12 months, and you get 1 month on top of that for free. So you can go to
Free.
expressvpn.com/the next level, which is our sister podcast that we also do. Get your VPN now, so you don't have to pay $30 to ESPN ever.
It's
Okay,
something I will literally only use once a month.
that way you don't get mad when and say, you know what? I am so glad Brian told me that I didn't have to pay and watch Brock Lesnar win the Rumble. Anyway, go ahead.
Let's go with Raven next.
Raven. Ooh, Raven. You're gonna make Josh go last again? Okay.
I was actually about to start talking before.
Yeah, let Josh go.
Yeah,
Let Josh go.
So I don't know if you remember last year, and I finally settled on Jacob Fatu. I said, you know what? Fuck it. This is Jacob Fatu's year. And then he got hurt. So I want to double back.
You picked the wrong Samoan.
I did. So I want to double back and say that Jacob Fatu is actually going to surprise win this. He's not my wild card. He is. I am actually putting all the chips on Jacob Fatu having a fantastic year this year, and not if not having the WWE Championship, by the end of it having at least one of the better runs overall this year, unless he gets fucking hurt again. Yeah, I was saying, unless he gets fucking hurt again. No, and that's very fair, because I really want Jacob Fatu to finally have that year that he should have had. Okay. And that's the thing about the Royal Rumble is it can be all arrows pointing into something, and then something fucking random comes along, and you have some asshole win it from the number 2 spot again.
Okay.
Of course, if you want my wild card, yeah, it's cliche as fuck, but what's Joe Hendry been doing? Somebody's literally going to say his name, and he's going to pop up in that stupid Royal Rumble.
He'll probably be in it too. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm
sure absolutely. Okay. And I don't think they're going to push him like that, but damn. But if
my
you want, like,
pop of last year was Joe Hendry at the Indianapolis Rumble.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that was pretty great.
Absolutely.
Josh, number 2.
All right.
Well, I was going to say, for Rocco, I got to throw in that we both want our boy Finn Balor to somehow get into the Rumble and win this motherfucker. Because
I would love that. That'd be great.
To follow up what I said about Jacob Fatu, he might not have the WWE Championship again. I want one of those belts to be on Finn Balor's waist.
You know what?
By the end of the year.
I think AJ Styles' last match should be AJ versus Finn Balor at WrestleMania.
Do you Yes. Yes, that's actually what I think. How much I would fucking love that. There is an AJ Styles versus Finn Balor 2-pack that I went out and bought. That is one of the first wrestling figures that started a super slippery slope. I always told myself, I said, I'm not going to do wrestling figures. I did anyway. Yes. However, Finn Balor is one of them. Yes. Perfect. And I think that would be great. And damn it, see, I got myself on a rant and I forgot who my other one was. But I think there's a lot of surprises possible this year, specifically. Damn, yeah, no, you got me off on the AJ Styles versus Finn Balor, and I want to see that so bad. Yeah, no, if I remember, I'll maybe say it later. But
Josh.
Oh, Ethan Page.
Don't throw him off.
Go
ahead.
He's good.
Yeah, where's my Ethan Page push?
Ethan Page. I think he'll probably be in this Rumble.
He's fucking over it big time. Like,
he's over.
He needs to be called up.
So over with the internet crowd, even because he had the Toy Hunt page and then he went to WWE and had to shut down all of his social media. And I'm just saying that they have to know that there's enough people behind him that he can have a great push.
He's doing better now than he ever did in AEW or TNA.
Fact.
TNA made him a fucking joke. Like when they made him fight himself.
Okay, let's kind of stay on task here. Let's go ahead and let Raven give, because I know Josh, you gotta go soon. Demaree, right? You gotta take off.
That's correct.
You know what I'll do?
Something correct.
You know what I'll do? Hold on, Eric. Hold on 1 second, okay? Real fast for Josh, since he's about to head out. He already said he wanted Sami Zayn to win, though.
That is correct.
I'm gonna let you. We're gonna let you skip into the Women's Rumble real fast.
Okay.
Before you go, because we haven't got to that yet at all.
Yeah. No, I appreciate that.
Before you head out, we're gonna let you take a pass here.
Sure.
So who you got for the Women's Royal Rumble?
So Women's Royal Rumble, I think we're gonna get certainly our kind of legend surprises. I suspect we'll probably see like Michelle McCool, or we'll see Trish Stratus will show up, like stuff along those lines.
Yep.
I think you're definitely gonna get Sol Ruca and Lola Vice, I think's her name or whatever.
Mhm.
And possibly even their I cannot remember their champion's name right now. I feel horrible for that, but I heard somebody tease that the Inspiration might show up. Kind of a that one. Well, they apparently their contract just finished up with TNA, so they might not. They might be one of the. So with Chris Jericho's contract probably coming up, Tony Khan has come into some money, as you can tell from all the people he's been signing recently. But that said, I think Tiffany Stratton or Bianca Belair are your best bets for a win this year, because I don't think it's going to be one of the I think it's going to be one of the returning superstars for the women. I really do, because none of the current, all of the current, Raquel Rodriguez would have been a perfect option. She's already got a world title match on Monday, so why would she be in the Rumble?
Absolutely.
So she would have been perfect for that role as big sexy Raquel, but she's already got her match, and Naomi's not going to be back yet because I don't think they've had the baby yet.
They haven't had the baby yet. Nope.
So
she's going to be out for a while.
And Bianca's going to have to come and just completely murder Jade, and I'm totally fine with it, because that's what you're looking at. Probably Bianca Belair versus Jade Cargill at WrestleMania. That's what I see. So, it's good. I do suspect that the women will probably put on the better show than the men, but on the same note, the men have got some really big stars coming in. It's gonna. I look forward to everything about this show except that it's in Saudi Arabia and the women have to be completely covered up. Not really express themselves. So I try to stay apolitical, religious on every podcast I'm on, but it's the one thing I try. I hate about them being in Saudi.
I do.
But my kids are now fans, and we're still trying to reach that point of making that decision on their own. And then AJ's up for retirement. All right, I'm gonna watch. But I'm begrudging about it.
I'm gonna watch, but I'm not gonna be happy about it.
So
it's the Royal Rumble, It's like, man,
that's why it's good to have a VPN, so you don't have to feel bad about giving money to them.
Oh no, I'm
absolutely.
Canada. I know what you're talking about. I'm gonna watch my show from.
I know, John, but I never
absolutely,
do that. Never do that.
And I get Netflix for free through my phone provider.
That's funny.
Canadians.
So I will throw that out there. You can check out our podcast at theestablishedfacts.com or on YouTube for The Established Facts in the Stable. Thank you so much, Bunch of Marks. I know you guys are on Good Pods and all the different platforms as well, so make sure you check those guys out. And I really do appreciate you inviting me on today.
Thanks for giving us some of your time.
Yeah,
we gotta come crash your party sometime on your show.
Yes, we do need to make that happen. I mean, it's not like Squared Circle Expo is only in a couple of weeks, and we may just have to make that happen as well.
I was gonna say, we did that last time too.
Months. That's right, it's March. Absolutely. Goodness gracious, so fast. Anyways,
it's like a month and a half. Really,
that's scary. Yeah, but true. Yeah. All right, have a good night, guys. Thank you again,
Josh.
Thank you.
We appreciate you. We appreciate you very much.
Love the monkey grease.
All right, so Josh is out of here, and we have one. We got one Josh left. And
now that the outsider is gone,
so now we got to get back to the men's rumble and because Raven hasn't given her opinion yet. So we're going back. So Raven, what you got for the men's Royal Rumble?
So
talk us through it.
We're missing 2 prime members of the Judgment Day right now, and I think they might both return at Rumble. Dominic Mysterio and JD McDonough. Now I don't know because at least I haven't seen a whole lot about their injuries, so I don't know what they're out for, how serious the injuries are. I haven't seen any estimated recovery time, anything like that. So I could be way off, but I feel like at least if nobody else, Dominic's going to come back at Royal Rumble.
Well, because he's out for the stress of being the greatest Mysterio of all time.
Yeah. They haven't said much about, his injury or whatever. So we're also missing LA Knight.
Yeah.
So I think Rumble would be a great time for him to come back. Although I don't really know. Again, I haven't heard a whole lot about their injuries or anything.
Yeah.
So as far as surprise entrants, I think we're gonna see at least those three return.
Okay. Who's your winner?
I love the idea of Seth winning the Rumble. I think
a good idea.
it is. I think it makes
And then
sense.
doing his little weasel laugh at the end.
You know what he should? You know what they should do? Make him number 30 and sneak up behind Roman and eliminate him. That'd be great.
Yes.
I want that so
delicious.
he comes out to number 30 and it's just Braun Breaker left, and Braun's like, "What the fuck?" And it's Seth.
So we hear Sierra Hotel India Lima Delta Shield.
Nah, that won't happen.
Oh shit.
Hey, you never know.
And then Dean Titty Master Ambrose walks out.
So who's your winner, Raven? What's it gonna be?
Oh gosh, I'm not sure. I'm looking at the roster.
We're looking on the roster.
Yeah. I'm honestly not sure. My wild card pick would be Carmelo Hayes.
Whoa, Carmelo Hayes.
Okay.
Well, he equals money.
I don't think he would. I don't think he's quite there yet. But stranger things have happened.
Yeah,
it's true.
I mean, I could see him as the winner. I don't think, like I said, I don't necessarily think he's quite there yet.
Okay.
But nobody thought Jay was there yet either.
Okay.
Facts.
So I don't know.
Facts.
Who's your winner?
I don't know. I've already said that.
You gotta pick. You gotta pick
anybody.
You're really not gonna make a pick.
Jacob Fatu.
I actually did think about Jacob Fatu.
You don't get to make the indecisive pick. You gotta pick somebody.
No, I actually did think about Jacob Fatu because I don't think he was the one that attacked Drew. Or I mean, I don't think Drew was the one who attacked Jacob. I think that was Cody. And I think I think if
100%.
Jacob were to win the Rumble, I think that would set things up a little bit more for him and Cody.
So you're picking Jacob for 2?
I think I am going to pick Jacob.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah. That's funny because I said that as a joke. But
oh boy.
I would be
it has
happy.
legs.
Jacob's really going to get fucking injured now.
I would be
Man.
either Jacob or Seth.
Okay.
Those are my top 2 picks.
Okay.
I would.
So, yeah, that's okay. I understand that. For me, it's like I said, I think if anybody were to win it, I think that Seth should win it. I think if it's not going to be Seth that even returns here, which I think he'll return here. I don't know, man.
Kevin would return.
I think he'll come back. I think Kevin Owens will come back. Yeah.
I don't know.
Kevin Owens will come back, and then he'll challenge Sami Zayn, and that'll be the main event. That'd be crazy.
Between Sami and Kevin.
I don't know. I think I see Seth because I don't want Cody to win it again.
It does make sense for Seth.
I don't want. Oh, this is why I just had a big brain disconnect. This is the second Rumble in a row for the men, where it's like I don't even know who the destined person is to win it. Because
that's why I'm just like,
because when Cody was in it, it was pretty like, okay, it's Cody, right?
It's Cody, yeah.
Cody. And then last year we did not, Cody was champion, so we're just like, who the fuck makes the most sense here, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
what if they throw us the curveball and they make it Orton?
I hope Obafemi is in it.
That'd be real.
I hope Omos is not in it.
God.
Jeez, he's probably going to make an appearance.
I think what would be really cool.
Mr. Iguana will possibly be in the Rumble.
Oh yeah,
that's a good point. Yeah.
Wait, that's what I want to talk about. I fully expect the stars from AAA to be in this match. So I think Vikingo will be in it. I think we'll have Mr. Iguana. We'll have the Psycho Clowns in there. I think what would be really funny is if that little mini guy, the little small guy,
not that guy.
Why?
He was. When he did the AAA Rumble, that was just weird.
Dude, if they can put Hornswoggle in the Rumble, that guy can be in the Rumble.
Eric and I don't agree on much when it comes to wrestling.
The micro wrestlers should be in the Rumble.
Agree with that.
No,
absolutely.
No. And they already said that Little Vice will be in the Rumble, so it's cool that I'm seeing names that, like, I like to see people who don't want to see every day, like, I love Joe Henry. We don't need Joe. He's already been there, done that.
Oh, what would be a really, really wild twist? Adam Pearce is in the Rumble.
Oh, shit.
He's a hell of a worker.
with the Vision in there.
I thought about
That's why he put all the Vision in. He's going to be in the Rumble. He's retiring as the GM. He's going back to.
He's gonna kick their ass
He's
himself.
going to whoop their ass. He's like, I used to.
I'm
be
gonna
the
take a
NWA
page out of Steve Austin's book and kick their ass myself.
All right, we got 2 matches left for this pay-per-view. Let's get into the WWE Undisputed Championship match. We got Drew McIntyre, the current champion, versus Sami Zayn, and this is going to be in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. This is the home of, Sami's religion, and this is his religious home, like Josh Demaree had said earlier.
God there.
Man, I don't know about this one, man. I mean, me personally, I want Drew to win this match.
Yeah.
I really don't want Sami Zayn to win this match.
I
don't.
want Drew to win because he deserves that title.
He deserves that run.
Last time he had the title, there was no fans.
Yeah, so for me, I want Drew to win this match. I want Drew to go to WrestleMania as the champ.
Yeah.
I think he deserves to have a long run. But
if they're going to get him the world title, let him do it in his own country because
damn it, Josh,
he'll get the bigger pop.
But damn it, Josh Demaree just had to throw that damn curveball in there.
Yeah.
And I kind of think that he might actually win the title. Because here's the thing about Sami Zayn. They've been doing this thing where they're boosting him. Like his whole story has been, I am going to be a world champion. I am going to be a world champion. I'm going to be a world champion, right? Right now, as it stands, the WWE does not have a Saudi that can be the champion right now. So you get the next best thing, Sami Zayn, which, is kind of that. So I think if they're going to do it and they're going to pull the trigger on Sami Zayn winning the world championship, it's going to be, unfortunately, here at Saudi Arabia. And here's the thing. I love Sami Zayn. I think it'd be cool if he's a world champion. I just don't want it to be at the expense of Drew McIntyre. You know what I mean? So my prediction is I want Drew to win. What I think they're going to do is have Sami Zayn win.
I think Sami's going to win the belt, and then Drew will win the Elimination Chamber.
Drew will win the Elimination Chamber.
And then Drew gets his belt back at Mania.
That'd be kind of cool. But who wants to go
Mm-hmm.
next? Drew McIntyre versus Sami Zayn. Who's next?
I'll do it.
What's you got?
I want Drew to win, and I want Drew to keep the belt. I love Sami, but I just rather see Sami win the belt in his own country of Canada because it would mean a lot more to me.
In Canada would be a lot more. Yeah.
There'd be more meaning to it. I mean, nothing against his religion. It's just, to me, it'd mean more to see him win in front of his home country, his home fans, family, etc.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, Drew deserves that title run. And he's busted his ass for the last 6 years. So,
okay.
Drew across the board.
So Drew for both. Okay.
Yep.
Raven, what do you got? Drew McIntyre or Sami Zayn?
I definitely want Drew to win. I don't know. See, I'm with you. I was going to say Drew for both, but then Josh threw that out.
Yeah,
there.
he really did throw a curve in there. He makes sense. That makes sense.
It makes total sense.
I hate that he's right, but
he may not be.
I hope not, because I don't want Sami to win.
Now I'm going to agree with him. I think they are trying to give Sami a push again.
Okay.
Which I want Drew to have his freaking moments,
But to me, Sami, this is no slight. I just don't picture Sami with the main title.
Exactly.
The company, the belt, the company belt.
I know.
He will forever be a world heavyweight champion guy.
Yeah, I agree.
But not a main.
No,
not a main title.
I agree. I mean, like if he does win,
it'd be weird as shit.
If he does win, it's not going to be. I mean, he's not going to hold it.
No, I think he'll hold it at Mania. I think he'll have it at Mania. But then, who do you have Sami go on against at Mania? Who?
Drew or Kevin?
Roman. Yeah, if Roman wins the Brock
Jacob Fatu.
Brock Lesnar to squash Sami Zayn and piss everybody off at the same time.
Oh my God, Brian, no.
I didn't hear what you said.
We're living in TKO's hell right now.
I didn't even hear what you said.
It's going to be Brock Lesnar to win the Rumble, and he's going to squash Sami Zayn in 5 minutes and win the title from him at Mania.
And the people in Vegas are going to be pissed.
Do you want people to not like you? I mean, what is...
Josh, you
I'm not
pissed
saying
you
no.
off.
It's TKO. We forget this is TKO's world. We're just watching it.
Man, it's like there was this whole thing where WWE's like way to end any pay-per-view was everybody pissed off because Brock Lesnar won at the end. Just
and they're gonna do what, and then since Lesnar's gonna have it, they're gonna put advertisements all over the WWE title like they did on Brock Lesnar's shorts. So it's gonna have like Jimmy John's on it and like fucking Pizza Hut and Netflix and
a really weird tattoo of a trench spike.
I hope that doesn't happen. I don't think it will. But
no.
Okay. All right, Josh, you are the last man.
So you kind of said a lot of what I was gonna say, in the fact that like it would be really nice and cool for Sami Zayn to have that win, because that's kind of the whole point of his character, is that he's the underdog that can. But like, as far as like a top tier heavyweight champion, you know, the big guy, I feel like I could kick his ass in a fight. So he's just not a good choice. You know, I'm not even
kick El Generico's ass in the fight though.
I could definitely beat the ass off of El Generico, but sorry, Sammy. But it's just one of those things where he's not top tier guy, and Sami Zayn is likable for the same reason that people like watching Peter Parker have the worst life imaginable, because you just enjoy watching someone get kicked when they're down. And Sami Zayn is that guy who is best when the chips are down and the odds are against him. He's like, "Come on, guys, aren't you gonna push for me? Give one more for old Gil."
God,
there's blood in my handkerchief. You know,
I just got a really great comparison. Sami Zayn is what Jey Uso would be if he wouldn't be drunk all the time doing promos.
Oh my God,
damn!
They're like the same level, right? So like,
yeah.
Sami Zayn is
is that really saying?
Sami Zayn is sober. It is the sober version of Jey Uso.
Sober Jey Uso. Wow, he does feel oozy from time to time.
You know. Okay, but so you're going with Drew McIntyre? I'm assuming.
Yeah, as a non-Drew McIntyre fan, I'm going with Drew McIntyre on this one.
Who do you think will have win though?
Drew.
Oh, okay. So you're going with Drew.
Yeah.
Both.
Okay. Yep.
All right.
Yep.
All right. And Eric, you already said your picks, right? You were like Drew.
Now it's time for the women.
All right, Women's Rumble. This is it, guys. The last match on our card,
please.
Well, so in this match, it has been confirmed that Io Sky, Rhea Ripley, Roxanne Perez, Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, Bayley, Lila Valkyria, Asuka, Chelsea Green, Jordan Grace, Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, Nia Jax, Lash Legend, Julia are in the Rumble. Confirmed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to start with this one. Well, I mean, Josh Demaree already got it kicked off, but that's fine. He said Tiffy, right? Yeah, he said Tiffy.
Tiffy time.
I am going to severely disagree. I have two picks for this one.
Who's your wild card too?
I think. Well, yeah, I'll give my wild card. Oh, my wild card. So I'm going to give two picks and my wild card.
Okay.
My first pick is going to be Bianca Belair returning. That to me, I think is what will happen.
She's
I
think
Belair
I think Tiffy's going to return.
Is going to come back, and I think she might even come back eliminating Tiffy to win the Rumble. My second pick is Jordan Grace. Jordan Grace has been teasing her program with Jade. Yep. I don't know if they're going to pay that off here or they're going to pay that off at the Chamber. Either way, I think I foresee in her near future a match with Jade Cargill for the women's title.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think if Jordan Grace does not win the Rumble, she will face Jade Cargill at the Chamber. That's what I think will happen. My wild card, and you know what? I have started to like her a lot. You know, I thought sometimes she was kind of annoying, but that's not against her. I think it would be actually really fucking cool for Chelsea Green to win the Women's Royal Rumble.
Oh my God, please.
That's my wild card.
Please.
I think, because especially what they said about her on Unreal, which I won't spoil that for you, but now it makes me want to just be like, no, you know what? Fuck you.
I have
I want her to win all the titles.
Always loved Chelsea. I mean, absolutely fucking adore her.
So
from the second I saw her,
yeah, I know
she deserves all the things.
And I would love to be able to see my wife just lose her fucking mind.
Oh my god, I would probably cry.
I know you would.
Oh.
So my wild card.
She's such a great person.
My wild card is definitely Chelsea Green. And
all
that's
right, my picks.
All right,
main
go
pick,
for it. What you got, Eric?
Liv Morgan.
Ooh, Liv Morgan.
Because
why Liv Morgan?
I think it's time for Judgment Day to finally split.
Yeah.
Oh, for that specific purpose? Okay.
I think so. Okay.
If Raquel wins that world title, Raquel and Liv would be a great match because, as long as Raquel don't get fucking injured, because she's injury prone. My second pick, if it ain't Liv, is the EST of the WWE, Mr. Bianca Belair. Because I miss her. I miss her whipping people's asses with her hair.
Okay.
And then my wild card is Mommy, Rhea, and Tiffy.
Okay. Interesting.
Returns. Definitely. I think we're gonna see AJ Lee return.
Yeah. I think we'll see Lita in here. I think we'll see Lita.
I was gonna say Lita too.
Lita, Trish.
We're definitely gonna see Saruka. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping we get some like Flammer from AAA Wrestling because damn, she's hot. And I'm hoping I hope we really get Natty because this new Natalia character is the beast.
Yeah.
Like if people haven't watched AAA Wrestling, they're missing out on Natalia as Natty. Like she's a bitch, but she's a tough bitch.
Okay.
Did you see the promo picture that they did of her pissing on her own grave?
Yeah, that was wild. Her standing
I
up.
love that Natty.
So I actually like wrestling style in AAA better than I like her in WWE.
Yeah,
I'm not a fan of her in WWE, but when I saw her wrestle in AAA for the first time, I was like, "Holy shit! Where is this person in WWE?" So
I'm like,
well, maybe she'll bring that person out.
Well, maybe they'll let that person come out and play in WWE now that she's a heel.
Yeah. Okay.
I would love to see like the inspiration in the Rumble too. It's returns.
Mm-hmm. That'd be great.
That'd be cool.
Iconic.
They're a great tag team. Oh yeah.
And maybe we'll get the return of Santina Marella.
Don't break my heart.
What if he shows up? Are you gonna like damn you where? Because I always got to throw the oddball person in. But
I forgot to mention in the men's rumble, I think we see the return of Chad Gable.
Oh shit! I forgot about him.
See him in El Grande Americano.
Yeah, I think he'll return. Yeah. I think he'll return, and then they'll have El Grande in it, and he'll be like, "What the fuck?" And then like he'll start a program versus El Grande. It'd be the weirdest shit ever.
Yeah. And then it'll be whoever El Grande's partners are, Uno and Dos, whatever you want to call them, against the Creed brothers.
Oh, my big surprise return to the WWE for the Women's Rumble. She hasn't been in the WWE in like a long time. And I met her last year at TED Sports. I think Paige is coming back at the Rumble.
I think,
Paige, yeah.
That's a good point.
Yep, because she's already, she's done with AW.
Mm-hmm.
I actually told her when I talked to her, I was like, I really hope we see you get back in WWE. She goes, I appreciate that. So I think she'll come back to WWE at the Rumble. She'll be like the big surprise, like Alexa Bliss was the surprise last year. So,
yeah.
All right. Well, Josh, I think that leaves you now.
Yes. So
what you got?
We were very in tune on this one. I also think that Jordan Grace is. I'm very big on her, and I have been for a long time. I think that the pieces are right. I'm not saying that she's like should be getting a push right now just because I like her. I'm just saying that the pieces are right.
Yeah.
Because I also think that her versus Jade Cargill is absolutely going to be a fucking barn burner in our near future.
It's gonna be a banger.
Fucking slobber knocker, dude. I think that's going to be a great great wrestling match. So yeah, I think that is one of the possibilities that I see in my near future. It's
Okay.
As far as like a second person, that was kind of really like my whole where I was going with that was just kind of Jordan Grace, but I really think you might have something with AJ coming back. Just because they saw how wild everyone went for it when it was for a short minute, and then she was gone, and everyone was like, "Where'd you go?" So I think that would be cool.
Almost to the point where we're forgetting about her.
Yeah,
again,
she signed a contract, right? So like, where the fuck are you at?
Like,
Yeah.
nobody mentioned her or anything.
She'll be at the Rumble.
She'll be there.
Yeah,
She'll be at the Rumble, and she'll
definitely
probably
not on
eliminate
heel
Becky.
season 3.
She'll probably eliminate Becky Lynch.
That'd be great. As far as like a wild card,
Yeah, who's your card.
Okay, so check this out. I was kind of going over this with Rachel while she was cooking dinner.
Okay.
And the way that she said it, I really can't argue with it. She looked at me, I literally put both hands up and went, why not Bailey?
Again? Again?
I'll throw this wild card out there. There's like one member of the Four Horsemen who hasn't won the Rumble.
Who?
Sasha.
She's not coming to WWE.
I mean,
No.
she's
I don't
in
think
AEW right now.
I don't think she'll ever come back.
Brother, she'd have to lose all her belts. She's not going to be there. She's not coming.
Yeah, she's got way too much shit going on to be in WWE. She can't just pull a Matt Cardona.
Hey, never say never.
I am saying not this year.
Yeah, I'm saying
not
right now. Yeah,
yeah. I mean, it'd be great to only have the Four Horsemen who all won the Rumble. I mean, that'd be great.
Yeah,
because I mean, Charlotte's a 2-time. God forbid. Becky could be a 2-timer. You know, Bailey, she's one and done. You know,
honestly, I think Bailey should just leave WWE and go to AEW.
Yeah, you think so?
Really?
Remember last year she was kind of like she had that real like sad interview with Chris Van Vliet, and she was kind of just like, I don't feel like I'm being utilized well, and she didn't say that specifically, but it was just kind of very implied. She was pretty down about her current status in the WWE, and now I don't feel like she's getting used again. And like she won the title and didn't have it very long, and I think that she really wants to be with her friend, and I think she's going to get
her bestie.
She wants to be with her bestie Sasha, and I think she'll end up going over too.
I mean, I don't like what they're doing where she's going from crazy to regular. I'm like,
yeah, and that's so dumb.
I think they've kind of gotten away from that. I mean, at least to the degree that they were, but
so your wild card is Bailey. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, just because it's just the way Rachel said it. It was so convincing. I said, you know what? Fuck it. Why not?
So, do you think R-Truth will be in the Women's Rumble again?
Yes.
No.
So we got
that was a hilarious joke.
So we got Raven. Raven's last.
Again. I'm teasing.
Who you think is going to win this match?
Oh shit. This is tough because I do think Bianca and Tiffy are both going to come back. I could see Bianca winning if she came back. I wouldn't necessarily be surprised if Jade won, but I don't really see that. But
yeah. Yes.
Wild card.
Yes.
I love the idea of Chelsea winning. Of course, I want Chelsea to win all the things. I was gonna have my wild card as Maxine, but I think she would be more suited for like a Money in the Bank match.
Yeah.
To win Money in the Bank.
Okay.
I think she's more that caliber.
Okay.
Right now.
That's fair. Okay. That's kind of fair. All right.
I don't know. Maybe I don't necessarily think Sol Ruka would be there yet, but I think they're gonna push somebody like Sol Ruka like they did Roxanne last year. Roxanne came in at number 2. She was in there for a long time. Like she was like second to last. to win, or to be
Roxanne.
eliminated.
Yeah.
So I think Sol Ruca is on that kind of caliber. I think she could be really, really big, like Roxanne is now. So, but I don't really have.
Oh, here we go again. You don't have a pick. You got somebody. You got somebody.
I told you could probably see Bianca winning.
Oh, Bianca. So is that your pick?
Mm-hmm.
I think you. I feel like every year you get so indecisive about this match.
This is why I don't like being last for the Rumble pick.
Bianca wins it.
That gives you all this time to think about who it's going to be.
No, but then I get overwhelmed with all, or I get overstimulated, overwhelmed with all the choices because I hear everybody else's and I don't.
You can pick the same people everybody else picks if you want.
If Bianca does win and she goes on the main event WrestleMania, it'll be the second time in history that they've had a all black women WrestleMania main event.
Nice.
Because you remember WrestleMania night 1 was Sasha and Bianca. It was WrestleMania 37.
Night 1? You mean just WrestleMania?
It was night 1, man. It was when they remember they started 2-night Mania and 30 at COVID Mania. And then 37 is where they had
37? Okay.
37 was a 2-night. Yeah. But that'd be cool. I mean,
yes.
Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt him.
You're good.
So,
yeah. I mean, I like Raven's opinion. Bianca too.
I guess I'll go with Bianca. I don't necessarily agree with that, but I don't have any better choice right now.
Okay.
I mean, that's a felt sentiment on this one.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like there hasn't been a whole lot. I mean,
there's not been a standout.
More opinionated with the men's rumble. I don't, like you said. Yeah, I don't think there's been a standout. Like I could.
I think this goes to show
really pushing the women specifically a whole lot.
No, I think what it is. I think the problem is it just kind of goes to show the booking's been pretty bad. Like we talked 2 years ago, pre WrestleMania 40. I think we had a pretty clear story path, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We had a pretty clear story path for a lot of things.
Yeah.
Things were pretty well put together. And then that cracked started showing last year during our Road WrestleMania shows where we kind of we really didn't have an idea who was going to win the men's. And then we really didn't even have much of an idea who was going to win the women's. I think we all kind of said we hoped it wasn't Charlotte, and it was.
Yeah.
But now my opinion on Charlotte's changed. I actually really like her.
I really like her.
So
even Alexa.
I think this whole thing with Alexa was
done
good
through her redemption arc.
Yeah. So now we're in this third road to WrestleMania where TKO has just really fucked the entire brand. And now it's just what are we doing here? I don't feel like there's a clear story in a lot of different things. I feel like everything's very meshy and
I miss, and Brian, Josh, I agree, is when they used to have all the wrestlers who were going to be in the Royal Rumble come out in the ring and start beating each other up and then goes off the air that was a great way to build up to the Rumble. We have had nothing, no build up, no beat up. I'm like, bro,
there's been no. I feel like there's no real stakes here except for AJ and Gunther.
Yeah,
there's no real stakes.
I could see Raquel winning the Rumble. I would love for Raquel to win the Rumble.
But in this, it's just there's no clear-cut front runner.
There isn't. That's why I'm just kind of.
That's why I guess I'm picking Bianca because she's not came back yet, and if she's going to come back, she probably would come back.
I just feel like that's either a safe bet or completely wrong.
That's the safe bet. That's all I got because I don't know who else it would be.
See, that's what I'm saying.
That's why I'm going with that because I think it's going to be
me for not knowing, but
I think it's going to be that. I think it's going to be
Bianca. With ESPN being on the pay-per-views being on ESPN, do you think it's been lackluster?
I think a lot of things have been lackluster since TKO seeped in and wrapped its.
That's the better way to put it. Is the TKO?
I think TKO got its slimy, greedy little fingers around WWE, and I think This is why I don't think everything is Triple H's fault.
No,
everybody's like, "It's cheap." Dude, it's not just Triple H, man. We got to see
they turn on Papa H so fast.
We got to see for just a sliver of what a truly non-tainted Triple H booking looked like, and that was from, I would say, the Royal Rumble to WrestleMania 40. After that, it went all downhill. And I think that we got to see shitty Dwayne Johnson's hands on the product. Much as I like The Rock, Dwayne Johnson should not be running the wrestling company. And they fucked John Cena's entire last run up. Even he, when he had talked about it, just felt. I think he wants to say the quiet part out loud, but he tries to respect the business as much as he can. But I think in his mind, he's kind of just like, that's not what I wanted. I don't think he got what he wanted at all in that final run. But
just like he kind of like snuck that little tribute to
AJ and he got punished for it.
Yeah.
Like, why? That's so dumb. It's like, let him go out on his own terms, but nope, he didn't get to.
Yeah,
and he
so
even
AJ's
said
reaction to when they mentioned the Bullet Club was legit. He had no idea. He was like, "Oh shit!"
And even John Cena told Chris Van Vliet, "I'm not going out on my own terms."
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's why I just, I don't. That's why I'm mad as hell that Saudi Arabia is going to be the first foreign country to get a WrestleMania. It should be London. London should have been it. I mean, I remember growing up and watching, they had what was that pay-per-view called? Insurrection. They could never get away with calling a pay-per-view that now. But like, would they go over to the UK and do all that? And, I remember, to me, WWE going to another country growing up was going to the UK. And now that they discovered the actual world and world wrestling entertainment that exists, what do? They take the highest bidder, which is greedy ass Saudi Arabia, and now it's just tainted.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna pick Bianca. I'm gonna pick Jade.
Jade's not in
Cargill,
the
currently the women's champion.
Never mind, she can't be. Fuck that.
So it's Bianca then.
Yeah, whatever.
I know.
And
I get
it's
it.
not that I mean, I don't know.
It's not a very
I'm so thrilled.
Spirited
Can't you
Rumble.
tell?
You're not very spirited about this women's Rumble.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
There hasn't been any, and not that I'm saying everything does have to be clear cut. Like you said, with the whole like patho, we know it's going to be Cody. I'm not saying that everything has to be that clear cut.
No, I don't want it to be.
But at least
I don't want predictable, but I don't want
but at least give us something. Like they're not even giving us anything to
grasp onto.
Yeah.
Like for me, it's like
even when Josh, he was just like, oh, we'll just say Bailey. Why not? I mean, there's not.
It doesn't. It feels. It's kind of, you're at the point where you're just kind of like drawing a rabbit out of a name out of a hat, and that's your pick.
Yeah.
And for this Rumble,
because I know who I want to win, they'll probably never pick. You know what I mean? So
who do you want to win? Chelsea Green.
I would love for Chelsea to win.
Then that's your pick. Then that's fine. You can do that. You can pick her.
Because I want her to win doesn't mean I think she's going to win.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
I think they will have Bianca Belair win this match because she's coming back. I think she's
got legs. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, all right then. That is our Royal Rumble predictions. And right. And take them how you feel. We appreciate everybody listening. We knew this was going to be a long one. Our next episode, I don't know what we're going to talk about yet, but we'll have one. But it'll be at the beginning of the month of February, and then of course we'll do our Elimination Chamber predictions. And be on the lookout for that. That'll be the end of next month. Also, guys, if you don't know, if you've still maintained to listen to this entire episode, we appreciate you. But we will be at Squared Circle Expo 6 in Indianapolis, Indiana.
Now this I'm spirited about.
And you're very spirited about this. So we'll be there it is March 27th and the 28th, Friday and Saturday. We will be there, and we will have our own booth for the first time ever. We'll have our podcasting equipment there on site. And we're going to try to pull some people that are passing by, some passers-by.
There, come and talk to us.
We'll be doing
You might be on
our podcast, and we'll be doing some interviews. We'll be doing a vlog, and we'll be going to both of the shows each night, Friday and Saturday night. That's Black Label Pro on Friday night, and then Saturday it is going to be the Squared Circle Expo card, which I don't think they've even put any of that together yet, but You're thinking, well, who can I expect to see at Squared Circle Expo this year? Well, I'm glad you asked.
Everybody.
Game Grill is going to be there. You got
Yes.
you've got Matt Riddle will be there again.
Yeah.
You're going to see Big Show, Orange Cassidy, Lillian Garcia. Which I'm excited to meet Lillian Garcia.
Yeah.
Like
Great fucking Muda.
Yeah, great Muda, which is huge. You've got Carson Drake, Deanna Perrazzo, Paul Walter Hauser,
well, Killer Cross,
Killer Cross, Chris Van Vliet, Perry Saturn, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Alex Riley's going to be there, which is super sick. Stevie Ray, that's kind of dope.
Yes.
Hammer Valentine will be there. Willow Nightingale, Harley Cameron, two of my favorites in AEW. Gail Kim.
Yes.
Mick Foley, Shayna Baszler will be there.
God, Shayna's going to be there.
Yeah. And the list goes on and on and on.
Dude, barring something happens, they're going to have some of the people from Heels. I'm so fucking pumped. Oh. I loved Heels. I know I've been cramming it down your throat, Brian, but it's such a good show.
You like Heels? Pretty good.
I love Heels.
I feel like we're missing somebody else. Like
Diamond Dallas Page is going to be there.
Jimmy and Jazzy Gang.
Trish Stratus. Muhammad Hassan. Wow, I didn't realize he was going to be there. Lita will be there. Matt Cardona, which she's not going to be there no more.
Matt Cardona.
Shotzi will be there. Brody King. I love Brody King. He's great.
Yeah, dude. I've got a fucking Ninja Turtles comic where the cover is Brody King pile driving the shredder, and I am so fucking pumped to have him sign that.
Dennis Rodman's going to be there, guys.
Rodman.
Dennis Rodman from the Chicago Bulls.
that?
I told you about it. You probably just forgot. Eddie Kingston will be there too. And the list goes on and on. Anyway, Squared Circle Expo, get your passes now. Go to Squared.
From Cobra Kai.
Nobody from Cobra Kai. Paul Walter Hauser, yeah, Stingray.
Paul Walter Hauser, yeah. And he's helping fucking Dawson pay for his cancer. So go take a picture, take a selfie with Stingray to help Dawson pay for his cancer treatments.
James Vanderbeek.
Vanderbeek. Sorry, I know. It's the whole Jay and Silent Bob thing.
Brian called him Chris Vanderbeek.
Sorry, I thought it was Chris. I was combining two names. Yeah. Anyway, guys, we can't talk anymore. We got to get off here. But thank you guys so much for listening to our podcast. We do appreciate you, and I thank my co-hosts for being here as well. See us at Squared Circle Expo in March. We're out of here. Adios. Later, guys.
Peace.